Ahead of the November election, Ohio's Secretary of State is requiring local election offices to make more cybersecurity changes.
This is the fourth cybersecurity directive handed down by Secretary of State Frank LaRose, who's running for U.S. Senate in next year's election. 2 News Today reporter Aaliyah Seabrooks is outside the Montgomery County Board of Elections with all the details. Good morning, Aaliyah.
Good morning, Zach and Kelly. These new measures aim to create strong election infrastructure that the Secretary of State's office says that they have been fighting for since 2019. The office now wants all boards of elections to take part in a phishing assessment to see how vulnerable they might be to phishing attempts of varying complexities. Each county office website will also be assessed for their risk level and possible ways that they can be hacked. In addition, all permanent Board of Election members must undergo background checks and a host of other measures to make sure that they are keeping voters' information and ballots secure. With 9 weeks to go until the general election on November 7th, here are some important dates to keep in mind. On September 22nd, military and overseas absentee voting begins. October 10th is the voter registration deadline, when all county elections offices will be open until 9 p.m. The next day, Wednesday, October 11th, is when early in-person voting begins. And if you're planning to vote absentee, October 31st is the deadline for your absentee application to be received by your county Board of Elections office. Coming up at 7:30, I'll tell you about grant funding that is available to help voting centers implement these new changes, and we'll talk about one of the most important issues on the local ballot, school funding. Reporting live at Montgomery County's Board of Elections, Aaliyah Seabrooks, 2 News Today.